Hello, my lovelies. Welcome back to my channel. I am Kelly Lee, and on my channel, I talk about everything witchcraft and spirituality related that I do in my everyday life, as well as aromatherapy, herbalism, and of course, tarot. Today, I have an unboxing for you of a new tarot deck that I saw and I had to get. It is called Old Style Tarot, and it is created by Alexander Ray. It says this charming 79 card deck pays homage to the classic European tarot traditions with appealing vintage style illustrations that highlight clear tarot symbolism. Designed to be a working deck, Old Style Tarot appeals to both beginners and those who read intuitively. An extra blank card can be used for further explorations of queries. The 104-page illustrated guidebook offers upright and reverse meanings, along with advice, warnings, and quick answers for insightful readings. Very, very cool. I have found myself, my taste, I guess you could say, in tarot has really been evolving. I really am drifting back towards like an old world style with all of these, with like some of the tarot decks that I have recently purchased. um, I've been drifting back to like an old world style, and I'm really loving it. So these are the backs. It is like a very shiny finish. So this is the blank card. Guess um, you could even like draw on it, write something on it, or just leave it blank, and whatever intuitive interpretation you take based on the other cards that are surrounding it, that's what you you could get from it. So this is the guidebook. Let's see. So we do seem to have a little black and white picture, upright meaning, cards advice, reversed, the warning, and then a quick answer. Let's see if she has, or if they have any extras in here. Let us, okay, so they do have a few spreads, a 3 card, and then how to ask a question the right way, the wrong way, the structure of tarot, how to read the cards using the tarot, and then you do get a little introduction or forward by Alexander Ray. So let us go through the cards themselves. I'm just going to zoom in a little bit here so we can get. So this is the full, very Rider-Waite-Smith typical, of course, with the white dog and the knapsack over their shoulder, though he is dressed as a jester, and he does have a little like jester stick in his hand. I do get a very like back and forth type of feeling from this fool. Like maybe he will do things to intentionally get a rise or a reaction out of people in a, not in a malicious way, but in like a silly childlike way, just to see how people will react to things that he does. Magician. And I love how these cards are borderless for the main part. They do have like a very faint like border along the edge, but as you can tell with like the full, the sun is over it, the magician, all of these plants are over, the side over here. So I do like that it is semi-borderless. So the Magician, High Priestess. I do like how there's a little tree, seems to be growing vine or vine-like up that pillar. The Empress, Emperor, I don't know how to feel about this Hierophant. The cardstock itself is pretty good as well. The Lovers, ooh, very much like an Adam and Eve type of situation. Very much like the snake. Snake has offered her all of this knowledge, but Adam is holding out only one because I think his is like he has different types of fruit on his tree, and it seems to be dying. So does she stay, with what she knows over here? The snake has given her all of this knowledge, or does she take a little bit of what she knows right here, but this she doesn't know? I like that. I do think that angel's face is a little creepy. Chariot, very Caesar-esque. Strength. Ooh, the lion has some fire in his paw. And she is holding like a type of vine or branch on his other paw. Okay. It's almost like she's helping or like teaching him to control the fire, which I do like. The Hermit. Now, is he what I get, because he does have a little plant that's like springing to life and it does look not as dark around him? Is he coming back from his self-imposed isolation because he's gained whatever knowledge he needed to? Or is he retreating into his isolation and he's taking this plant to hopefully nurture it into something that's more robust and more fulfilling? Maybe. Wheel of Fortune. These kids are a little creepy. Well, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this. Justice. Ooh, I like how the pillars in here take up a lot of the card. She does have the scales. She has a sword and a book. So strength and intelligence. I really like that. The Hanged Man. Again with the flower in the hand or the plant in the hand. Is it time for him to come down, or is he going to stay up there and continue his contemplation? Death. Temperance. The Devil. What's he trying to stab him with? Like a little arrow. He has grapes. Or they have grapes. He has an arrow. Okay. Hmm. The tower. I do like this tower, um, because you do see that sometimes the tower collapsing are things outside of your purview, outside of your influence. Sometimes they are, but this gives the perspective of both. I don't like how that's literal babies that are falling. Hmm. The star, very pretty. I have a love-hate relationship with the star, but I can always appreciate the artwork because it's always so pretty. The moon. We all know I love my moon cards. See what those puppers are doing. Running around playing. Okay, I don't know if I like that face on that moon. It's a little odd. The sun. Oh my gosh. I don't know about that face either. Oh goodness. But at least it's not a tiny baby on a horse. Judgment. The world. Tits out for Harambe. That lion. Let me go. That lion is very much like Wizard of the Oz lion. Ace of Wands. So I'll probably go pretty quickly through these minors. 2, 3. Okay, so we have a couple people dancing, a couple people fighting in a vineyard and a grape. They're destroying the grapes. 6 of Wands coming back triumphant. 8 of Wands. 10 of Wands, or Page of Wands. That's almost the same fire as the lion had in his hand. Oh god, that horse looks intense. Queen of Wands with her little kitty and the sunflowers. Cups. Oh, the baby has like moth or butterfly wings. That's cute. Like a little maypole dance. Okay. Whoa, she's definitely not looking up. Oh, there's a little kid in this one. Ooh, I like the spider web, and they've been there a minute. Ooh. Ooh. 7 of Cups. Okay. Wow. So they're almost like prying her third eye open and pouring in information. So sometimes you don't get a choice. So I know I've referred to 7 of Cups as kind of, like a pick your poison type of situation. But in this one, you don't get to choose. Like, it chooses you. And they're all cups because they either have like a tattoo of cups on them. There's a cup on their clothes. Wow. I really like that card. 8. 9. Oh, look at that little frog. 10. Got the page. Oh, he is double cheeked up on a Thursday afternoon. Knight of Cups. What are those babies whispering about? Queen. Owl. And we got the swords. Ooh, I like that Three of Swords. Ooh. Are they protecting him? Are they guarding him while he sleeps? Or are they there for another reason? Seven. Eight of Swords. Okay. Okay. So we have our typical individual in a circle of swords, barely tied up. But in this one, the eighth sword is being held by what looks like a statue. Is the statue going to come to life and chop off that person's head? Or will that person take off the blindfold and turn around and see that it's just a statue and it can't hurt it? Nine. Ooh, there's pets. Ooh, Ten of Swords. Oh, there's a little carrion bird. Page. Butterflies. Knight. Queen with the butterfly and the crow or raven. I like it. Ooh, he gives very, oh my goodness. What was, from Anastasia and the Russian royalty. I don't know why I can't remember his name. Tell me in the comments below, because that is the vibe that he is giving. Oh, that is a head. What are they doing with those? Oh, okay. Three. Oh, there's a little rooster. 5. 7. Oops. My stack's about to fall over. 8. Oh yeah. She's a lady who knows her place. Who knows her place in the world and is not afraid to wield it. 10 of Pentacles. Page. Knight. Ooh, Queen. King. And the blank card. Okay, so I'm really curious as to what sorry for the boom, 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 boom. It's my pupper. I'm very curious what the guidebook will say about this. So we are going to look in the guidebook at the 7 of Cups. Just gotta find the cups. Oh, there they are. Okay. 7 of Cups. Upright. When this card appears, someone is mistaking wishful thinking for reality and running away from the truth. Misconceptions about the real state of affairs, deceitful hopes, uncertainty, lack of stability, and transient results. Confusion and inability to make up your mind to make a decision. Fraud, disappointment ahead. Temptation, deception, false choice, imaginary success. The card's advice. Even if it seems that you've considered all the options, don't rush to make a decision. Try to find other solutions. Wait a little bit until the truth fully reveals itself. That'd be kind of hard to do if they're prying and pouring the information in for you. Reversed. Shattered illusions, confrontation with reality, often a pain one. revealing the truth, a fair outlook on the world, consequences of making the wrong choice, and an attempt to correct the mistake. The warning. By clinging to ideas of things that don't actually exist, you're just worsening the consequences. And if you were, just pulling cards for like a quick answer, this one says everything is still vague. There's no certainty. So you could also kind of use this as like, like a magic 8 ball and just like pull a card and do the quick answer. Because it seems, yeah, so like that one is yes, everything is still in front of you. This one is no, you will definitely lose more before gaining. Or definitely yes, so you could almost use that as like a quick guide. But I do like that description in this card or in this guidebook, because it's almost like, are they forcing an illusion on you? Are you letting them do that? Or are they trying to force you to see the reality of what you have done to yourself or started to yourself, or the reality of the decisions that you are making? I really, really like this. But that was, and let me zoom back out a little bit. That was Old Style Tarot by Alexander Ray. And if you stayed till the end, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. I missed y'all. I'm going to get back into making videos again, but I wish you all nothing but blessings and growth. And I will see you next time. Bye.